The fall of US empire. Germany pre-World War II versus US today, the parallels. Category: debt crisis. Post-World War II reparations in Germany plus Great Depression collapse. US now in 2025. $34 trillion national debt, which is unsustainable debt. What about the currency? Currency in Germany pre-World War II, instability, hyperinflation, and now in US, dollar debasement, inflation, loss of global confidence. What about public sentiment? In Germany, pre-World War II, there was anger, despair, and identity crisis. Now, in US, polarization, distrust in institutions, and civil unrest. What about scapegoating and blame? Germany put the blame externally on Treaty of Versailles, on Jews and on elites. Now US is also blaming external sources like China, Russia, immigrants or deep state. Militarization. Germany decided pre-World War II on the rise of Nazi regime and rearmament. US now is also have been deciding on military and industrial complex which remains dominant up until now. Collapse of empire, pre-World War II, fall of German monarchy and institutions, and now in US empire is in visible decline, hegemonic withdrawal. Similarities between Germany and US. Both nations have reached a critical level of unsustainable debt. Both Germany pre-World War II experienced a loss of global trust in currency, and similar fate is for US dollar. Both became psychologically vulnerable to authoritarian or extreme narratives, and both used economic collapse as a launch pad for military industrial escalation. Now, the most important, what is fifth dimensional perspective? Is it a karmic repetition or an opportunity? When lessons go unintegrated, history repeats. Not to punish, but to awaken. In fifth dimensional terms, the US is now facing a karmic mirror, a reflection of what happens when a society disconnects soul from currency and power from purpose. This moment is not destiny, but an initiation. Will the US repeat the path of collapse and blame and then to war, or US will choose transparency, atonement, healing and co-creation? Outcome depends on the collective choice. There is path of fear and there is path of awakening. Path of fear will lead to authoritarian rise, scapegoats and wars. Path of awakening, economic decentralization and soul-led communities formation. Path of fear will lead to collapse used to control, or collapse used to reset and reimagine. Path of fear will lead to karmic debt deepens, or path of awakening, which will lead to karmic loops released through path and service. Final insight: the US stands where Germany once stood, on the edge of a global shift. But in this octave, the choice is not about power, but about frequency. What will it do with the collapse? Build more control or invite more consciousness? What do you have to say? Please state your choice in the comments below. Anshu Sharma, 12D, Voice of Fifth Dimensional Codex.